Hello everybody, welcome back to Papel Podcast. I know it's been a long time since we did our last episode, but me and Brendan have been extremely busy with school and other life issues. Brendan can't do any right now, but I'm going to be doing solo podcasts just to cover the latest news and updates because there's a lot of bad stuff and good stuff that's been happening in Panya that I'm going to discuss with today.
Wow, I'm good.
Darkness will prevail.
Showtime!
That is how it should be done.
Bullseye!
So first up is obviously Panya Grand Prix, which is the new season that came out of nowhere. Like, we had, 3 to 4 weeks in advance notice in Japan and Korean servers. But in our server, it just updated without any events beforehand or warning or anything, which is kind of good, but it just seems like they're a bit lazy this time. Even like the advertisement for it is kind of like they don't go into depth with the detail on what's new and stuff like that. It's a bit weird, but anyway, so it's a new mode which basically you go into a tournament with a bunch of people, and if the room isn't full, it will automatically fill the room with computer players, and once it's full and you start playing, you only have about 2 minutes to take a shot and get in the hole per hole. This makes sure that people who calculate and spend their time can't really do that, so it's interesting. And then from this, once you win, if you get first, second or third, you can win a amount of these coins called memorial coins, and these coins can be used later on in the future in a memorial shop, which is new. And the memorial shop is next to the Papel shop, and basically what the memorial shop is a gacha shop, but you use these coins that you get by either buying them from the store or playing, and you use these to win pass gachas, which is really interesting because we've always wanted like some kind of gacha exchange system or whatever, but now we're getting an actual like rare item shop that gives us pass gachas, so that's like pretty good. And there's also a Grand Prix card pack available to buy now. I think they have a special where you can buy 10 and you get 1 for free as well. So that's pretty good. I'm not really into cards, but there seems to be quite a lot of rare cards in there. I think I'd probably be more into cards if we had, some sort of better implication way to get rid of the cards once we apply them, but we don't really have that as of now. But yeah.
Damn it! So it's like this. I'm leaving!
So now we're moving on to our main topic today, which, if you've played Panya within the last month, you would probably know about Panya officially closing down the player shops. So in Delphini, you previously could create shops, sell items for paying and stuff like that. They've temporarily shut that down due to hackers, because for about 2 months or so at the beginning of the year, there were a lot of hackers everywhere, and they even hacked the system so then they could sell items for more than 10 million pang. It just got all out of hand. Rares that were just like nothing were being bought for like millions of pang, so they had to close it down, at least for a short while. Hopefully the update that comes this week will bring it back. I'm not going to guarantee that because it's been nearly over a month easily by now, and they still haven't done anything or said anything. I think that's kind of the issue I have with Panya right now. It's that, they can't even release a new season without notifying us, and then they just release it. it just feels like we can't really trust them right now. Like, I could easily see the server close any day from now. Like, and that's not good. I want to know that my game isn't going to close, because if it does close, I lose all my items, all of the money I spent on it, that thousands and thousands of dollars, is gone. It's just sad to see a company go from such a good and trusting company from when they actually retrieved this game off OG Planet, and then changing GMs and stuff like that, and it's now going really quite downhill, which is really sad. I really do hope Pangya picks up and that they start advertising more, getting new players in, getting people excited for their game, new items, stuff like that. Because that's what we want. We want new stuff. And that stuff is there because it's on the other servers. We're just not getting it. Anyway, that was just a very, very short rant and overall podcast for this week. Well, not for this week, for today anyway. Because tomorrow it is updating, and in fact they're even they're going to change the Gacha, Scratchy, and Papel shop, which I actually checked through some files and kind of found out what they're going to release. So I'll talk about that tomorrow on tomorrow's podcast. But after that, I'm gonna have 1 to 2 weeks break until they update something new again. But I'm going to try to keep this a regular thing, whether it's with me, just by myself, whether it's me and Brendan or someone else as well. I don't know, but I just want Papel Podcast to be back. I'm glad to be back. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you.